Thank you, Mayor and City Council. The only fee increase that we have in our budget is a 3% tipping fee increase that the county has passed on for the transfer station. However, we are not going up on our solid waste fee to the citizens. We're going to absorb it in the existing money. We have a 4% increase in our street light budget. That's due to upgrades and new additions. We're going to stop providing repairs of utility cuts for the Roanoke Sanitary District. We'll provide no street sweeping this year. We have no mosquito spraying money, but as of this morning, we were told there's a possibility that some money will be given to that from an outside source that you mentioned, Mayor. I'm asking the council to place a freeze on our storm drainage policy. Our policy says that we'll provide labor if the resident will pay for the material. We provide labor, but with reduction of our staff, full-time employees, we need to place all our efforts on just doing routine maintenance in the street department. We'd like to say we're going to open up on July 1st 132 new 4-grade cemetery lots and 7 2-grade lots. And one thing I failed to mention this morning, but I would like to bring up to council, is that every 5 years we are part of the county hazardous mitigation plan, and it's due for an update. Our portion of that is $6,800, and we discussed that at our first session, but I didn't bring it up this morning, so I just want to bring council up to that.
What Richard is talking about that mosquito is at the last council meeting and work session for the department heads, we talked about doing a full mosquito program, and so the figure on that is around $16,000.
That's correct.
I have generated $8,000 from private funds and we will come up with another $8,000 without going into fund balance to make that a how many week program is it, Richard?
We try to make it a 16-week program.
16 weeks program, so we will be spraying for mosquitoes. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Richard? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mayor, you talked about the work session with the budget cutback. We're going to be operating those programs this summer and focusing on providing open play in our sports activities and our field locations, and also trying to do the maintenance schedule that would be on a reduced schedule. The only areas that we've got a few areas that we do have some minor fee changes at the library. We've got some increases in fees, mainly to cover costs, such as copy charges to pay for the full cost of what it costs us to do copies for papers that come to the library, and some increases in overdue fines. The maximum for youth resources, maximum overdue fine can be $2, and then $3 or $4 for adult books. We do have some increases in rental fees to rent out the T.J. Davis Recreation Center, the Challenger Recreation Center, and the Aquatic Center when they're closed. And those additional fees are to pay for the part-time staff that are necessary to be at those facilities, so we can make those facilities available to the public when we're not able to open them. That's been a popular program that's still very affordable rate. And then the last area that we talked about in the work session is that we've increased Kirkwood Adams fees to cover not fully the cost, but a significant part of the cost for the part-time person that has to be at that building when we rent it out. We have between 150 and 170 events each year at Kirkwood. Many of those are at night and on weekends, and we need those additional fees to help pay for the single part-time person that will be there to supervise those activities, unlock the building, and lock it up, make sure people have what they need for the events. Even with going up on those fees, the fees at Kirkwood are still lower than other similar facilities around the community, such as the community college. I'd be glad to answer any questions you may have.
Anyone have any questions for Chris? Okay.